Now that we know what kind of ad we should use and what should be in the ad, in this video I want to show how I create my ads and give you guys an example for the store that we're using as well. Now I must say it was kind of hard for this particular product to find content, and that's the first thing I want to talk about. If you're dropshipping, there are a couple ways to get your content, which I'm going to show in this video, as our store is obviously a dropshipping store. But if you have a brand, or if you have been dropshipping a product for a longer time, then another great way actually to get content is to ask your customers to make content. You can create an automated email flow where you ask your customers after they receive the product to create a video for you, which can be an unboxing or someone using your product, basically anything, and then you can offer them a discount on their next product, or maybe they get some money back from their first order. Anyway, that's a great way to get some user generated content. And of course you can also ask professionals to shoot some videos for you if you have a brand. And the first thing that I want to show is of course, when we get our product from AliExpress, there are often videos on AliExpress, and as you can see here, this product actually has different videos. These are two different suppliers, and often these videos are on YouTube as well, but not always. This one is, but for some products it's only on AliExpress. And back in the days, I believe you could download it straight from AliExpress. Now you need to do a little workaround, and what I like to do, let me refresh this. What we need to do is we need to click on inspect, then Command F, look for MP4. Now hit this, and here's our link of the video. Right click, open a new tab, and here we can download the AliExpress video. And of course you can do the same with this. So this is the first way to get content. Then of course you can also look on YouTube for content. Make sure if you get content from YouTube that you are authorized, or at least won't get into trouble. So don't use content of big YouTube channels or big brands. So make sure you don't get in trouble for that. And I already downloaded a couple videos, and now I'm going to show you the software that I like to use to edit the videos. Of course, if you use different software, then this video might not be interesting for you, but for those that do not have a software that they like to use, I'm just going to show you how I use Camtasia to create my videos. And this is basically a sort of a beginner version of Premiere. It's just a little bit more easy to use for beginners, and actually it's very simple once you know how it works, and it's very easy to learn as well. As you can see, I already created a video here with different clips. And another way where you can get content, of course, is on AdSpy. Look for videos of your competitors, and well, this only goes for dropshipping, of course. And often they use videos that are free to use, and then you can copy some of those videos to your own video as well. And yeah, just let this play. What I did here was of course in the first few seconds show the problem. So a lot of people actually have neck or back problems, and they probably recognize themselves in this video. So that's what I did for the first few seconds. Then I showed someone putting on the product, but only a short clip, so it creates a little bit of curiosity and people want to know what this product is. Then I went back to using a short illustration type video, which often works very well as well. Then I showed another problem. So someone trying to massage their neck or their back themselves, which of course doesn't really work. Then a clear message saying stop, and then I showed the product. And for this video, maybe we don't necessarily need to use text, but with these kind of products I do like to use text. Often I test a video with text and a video without text, and the great thing what you can do in with these type of products where you solve a health problem or something like that is that you can use hard words and which sound really professional, creates a lot of authority, and often makes your product look like it's of very high quality, which turns up the perceived value, and that way you can charge a lot more. So that's what I often like to do in these kind of videos. Now I only use this text as an example, but of course you can use more text throughout the video. And then what I did, well, this was basically the only content that I got for this product, but then I showed it in different situations, showing different functions of the product, showing that you can use it anytime you want, and that you can use it like this. You can use it when you eat. It gives heat, and then another illustration, and then some more user-generated content of people showing the product or unboxing the product. That's where the video ends. So this could be a video that I like to use. Again, there's not much content for this particular product. It varies per product, and if you do have a good running product, then I really suggest you create your own content, either through your customers or let a professional shoot a video for you, because if you have a winning product, you always want to test new creatives to keep your campaigns optimized, but also to increase the click-through rate, increase the sales. So yeah, now let me show a couple functions within Camtasia to get you started with this software. Now of course you can drag a video to here. You have these different layers. Everything that you place on top of the first layer shows first in the video, of course. Here we have some music as well, which you can't hear right now, but I always like to use some sort of music in the video. Then you can of course cut the video, with Command Z you can take everything back. Command T you can cut the clip, and then you can cut to wherever you want. Now if for example there's a logo in the video, what you can do is simply make it a little bit larger so that it doesn't show anymore. Those are just simple tips that I like to use. Another thing that I did here, if you hit Command and then you scroll, you can zoom in, and if we delete this, for example, if we would put this in, then this fragment would be way too long. This is 7 seconds long, which is too long. We always like to use short clips. So what I did here is add clip speed and then make it shorter, and always make sure that it still looks good, of course, but in this case it's fine. Let me show you, because this is better. This is how it looked. So of course this speed is fine. And another thing that I did here, when I showed this clip, and of course it stopped here, but I still want the clip to show, only not running. I did the same thing, but I made the clip very slow. So I just took one still frame and then I added a clip speed and made it really slow, so that you can, as you can see, it just doesn't move at all. And this text right here, you can use annotations, and here you can add all kind of shapes. You can add a blur effect as well, as you can see. So if you want to blur something, you can use this text right here, and here you can choose different fonts, different colors, square, the shape you can change, opacity, you can change basically anything. If you want to make it pop up like this, you can go to behaviors and add sliding, as you can see, or any other type of animation that you want to show. If you want to, another cool effect that you can do is use this animation where you can zoom in, for example. So the video just shows like this and then it zooms in. So those are all different kind of ways to edit your video. Another thing that you can do, what I did with the text here actually to make it show better, is to use a drop shadow. As you can see, when I remove this, then it's a little bit harder to see. And then when I put it back on, you can see the text a little bit better. You can put a drop shadow on this thing as well, which just makes everything look a little bit more professional. And yeah, here at media you can upload different videos which you can then edit. Here in the library you can save things that you always like to use. Here on annotations, as I said, you can use different shapes and add text, things like that. Here you have small animations as well. And transitions is if you want to show a transition between the clips, things like this. Now this may not look very professional, but if you use fade, for example, makes it look a lot cleaner. So those are all ways to edit your video, and these are basically the most important things that I like to use. So if you're looking for software for beginners to edit your own videos, then Camtasia, I highly recommend this. As you can see, I just showed you an example of a video that you can use. Maybe later, if everything is not clear, I can show some other videos of other products as well. This is just what we had to work with for now, but overall this is a perfectly fine video that you can test. And yeah, just start using Camtasia. If you have your own software, that's fine too. I just wanted to give you guys something that for those that don't have software to use yet.